So occasionally we're going to be using a font or needing a font that we can't find in the default installation of our operating system. So for example, I really want something kind of beachy and fun, and I've gone through every single one of these fonts, and you definitely should, by the way, go through these fonts and see what you can find, because I'm sure some of these would be usable, like this, for instance. But let's just say I can't find anything that's suiting what I need. Well, there's this button right here. It says Add Fonts from Typekit, and Typekit.com is an Adobe sponsored website. It allows you to add fonts directly to Illustrator, Photoshop, and everything else. So just like how we used our libraries, right, to add colors to our color library, we can add fonts to our library as well. So go ahead and open up Typekit, and you can either go directly to typekit.com and sign in with your account. And Typekit.com has a couple of different subscription models. If you are subscribing to Creative Cloud, which you all should be if you're enrolled in this class, you should get Typekit Portfolio for free or included with your subscription. If you're not, if for whatever reason you can't sign in with your Adobe account and it's not working, I will show you an alternative in just a minute. So from here we can pick the type of style we want. So I'm going to say script. If you've watched the lecture video, you'll know what these all mean. They're pretty self-explanatory, and script is a more cursive style. So I like this cortado. We can click this, and whenever we want it, we simply click sync. Now it says the font is synced, and after a certain amount of time, your Creative Cloud app should pop up and say the font Cortado Regular was added. Let's go back to our font here, click the drop down, and there's Cortado. I changed the filter to script so it's a little bit easier to find. And now we have that font. Great. Let's say you don't have Typekit for whatever reason, or you can't find something good on Typekit. You can go to fontsquirrel.com. This is my recommendation. FontSquirrel is wonderful. Everything is 100% free for commercial use, so you don't have any problems. You don't need to buy any fonts. If you become really into graphic design, you probably will have to buy fonts at some point. Let's say something like this. Download OTF. It'll download a zip file. Sometimes this will say download OTF off-site. That means that you have to go to a different website to get it, and that may include signing up for a service or something. So then all we have to do is just double-click this to unpack it, and then double-click the font file. And this works just like this on Windows as well. You simply click Install Font, and once that font is installed, you should be able to use it just like the other fonts.